Right, so welcome back, my friends. This is actually a pretty new thing, one of the newest things here. We talk about a strategy that I use since recently to actually, boost my stats, but like an ad strategy to boost the algorithm and to get more traction on Instagram again. And today I figured that I actually do have a really good example here because I posted this photo 10 hours ago, and we're gonna do a video on why it was, it's okay that it didn't get so many stats. If you can see, the reach is pretty low. It's super low, actually. It's like, come on, I have 30,000 followers. There's a way that I can, kind of get the algorithm to like me again, because as you can see, the last time I posted was on July. Now it's August, so more than a month later. And basically I did that with some other posts. For example, with this post, which is really interesting. With this post, I got 3,102 likes, 103 likes. But here's the thing. The strategy revolves around boosting your post with an audience, with a special kind of audience, and boosting it with just $1 or $2. Usually I just use $1, and that's about it. And you'd be like, what? This is I've used $5 and it didn't work so well. Well, I believe the way that I do it here is gonna trick off the algorithm into thinking, or it sees that there's some signals again, and that's why it works. Because if you see my stats here, I did €1, as you can see here. 22,000 people reached, 11 follows. That's okay, I guess, with €1. But here's the thing, only 3% came from the promotion of these 22,000, and 70% were not following me. So it means that even though I did a promotion, afterwards it got picked up. Unfortunately, I can't see the insights right now. By the way, on the desktop app, you can, if you do a boosted post, you can go back to the desktop Creator Studio and you can see your stats, like what about the hashtags, things like this. Anyway, because it got boosted, the algorithm showed it to more people, and I ranked on the Explore page. And as you can see, 54 saves, 100 comments, and it happened with other things as well. Here, I didn't get so much traction, but 1,700 likes, and just 5% from the promotion, and 10,000 people reached organically. And as you can see here, organically I would reach 2,000 people. You know what I mean? So it boosts it up later. And if you do that, like here, I did it here with this one, and with the post afterwards, granted, it's a great post, to be honest, but still, I almost got the same reach that I got with without this promotion. As you can see here, I got about 10,000 from other, which means it ranked in the Explore page. So it kind of goes through, in terms of the algorithm. So what were we gonna do? Basically, we're gonna take an audience, and we're going to create an audience that's way bigger than anybody would say it's great. I do have, we'll hit the promote button, then we'll go send people to, heyDominik in this case. And never choose automatic, create your own, right? In this case, I do already have created my own, but I always kind of change it up. This has been for the Formula 1 post. That's why a lot of motorcycling and, oh no, it was for the motorcycle thing. And here's the thing. I've noticed that when you have about 500 million people in there, and even though Instagram says way too broad, it doesn't matter. Because all they care for is quality interaction from some real people. And 500 million people, that means I have people from India, Colombia, Brazil, which usually tend to have a lot of bad followers and bots and stuff like this. But of course, this is not going to be bots, because it's from the promotion feature. So it's still going to be real people. And even though you might be like, oh, my target audience is not particularly in those countries or India, it doesn't matter. Like you say, like you see in my example earlier, they're going to key because you get some signals. You're gonna get a lot of organic reach. Of course, you're gonna have to, still try to have your post great and have your post in there, to be appealing for people to actually click the like button, because you can up your chances a lot. But basically, this is what I do. I put in a lot of countries, so I have about 500 million people in there, and then I do some interest targeting. Of course, I'm gonna have to delete some things here just because it has nothing to do with the post. And as you can see, it didn't get to, it's still pretty broad. But here's the thing, you could do just put in digital marketing, men's fashion, streetwear, social media marketing, and you'd still have, for example, 500 million. But you don't want to go for that. You want to do a really clear targeting. So the Instagram advertising, oh no, algorithm knows exactly, what audience to serve your post to. Let me just delete that one more time, auto racing. And they do give you some suggestions, which, digital marketing is okay. What is my post about? My post here, by the way, I do usually have some regular ones that I always have in there. For example, fashion blog, men's fashion, streetwear, social media marketing, it's just some general things. But in this example, my post was about, me being in my plane and it was not optimized. It was a shitty post, I tell you how it is. But I'm gonna put in some, niche specific topic, which is really important for the whole algorithm, which is the only thing that we do this thing for, to take off the algorithm again. So, and then we're just gonna try to see what's out there. General aviation news, there you go. Sometimes they give you already some new things. Nope. Aviation, aviation photography. Oh, come on, what the hell? You could, for example, Gary Vee, I think he's in there. You could target Gary Vee, which I'm just gonna do right now. See, Gary Vee is apparently a strong thing, so they already give you some things there. What are we gonna do? Airplane. Oh, come on, I can't type anymore. Airplane. Jefferson Airplane. You're gonna have to know what these things are about, right? So I think Airplane Repo, that's like a magazine. And apparently the aviation thing is kinda narrow. There's not too many people, that's why, there's only, now I get 20 million people more in it. But I still try to get up to 500 million people. Because this is interest targeting. They do have their algorithms. And they know, okay, if somebody likes private pilots, they also like the pilot's eye. I love this. I used to love it back when I started flying. Well, it seems like there's not too much to go for, so we're just gonna put in some big or regular things in there. Oh, there you go. Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association. Not bad. Well, let's just, just for the sake of this tutorial, we're gonna see what the what the metrics are gonna be with 450 million as opposed to 500 million, because there's 500 million left. So age and gender, I have put it from 17 to 55, male, female, depending on what you want to target. I'm good for both, because I do have data from other stuff that I'm about 50-50 or 40-60 in terms of male, female. And well, then we'll just hit done. Click next. And don't do this. They tell you estimated reach. It doesn't matter. Just for one day, $1 or €1 in my thing. And I figured out this is the best way to do these things. €1 or €2 if you want. Let's just do €1 here, because I usually do €1 over one day. That's really important. Then you just hit the next button. There's my paper. And one day, visit Instagram profile. And let's go. Your promotion has been sent for review. And you're just gonna wait. It's gonna happen. As you can see here, I usually do it with €1. And then you can see the insights here, like we said. And there we go. Impressions, 7% from these 11,000 only came from the promotion. But, Instagram is weird, but I figured that's the only way to actually battle this whole thing and kind of get back on track with the algorithm.